Good morning, everyone. Brian with One of a Kind. How's everyone doing this morning? Nope, it's Brian with CraftFancy. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? I'm sorry I'm running a little late. I'm trying to stick 10 pounds of crafty goodness into a 5-pound paper bag, and it just doesn't work. So hopefully everyone's having a great time. Hopefully some people are tuning in. We are coming live to you today on the CraftFancy page and on the CraftFancy YouTube. Good morning, Laura Hood. Thanks for joining us. Sorry we missed you on Wednesday night. Unfortunately, I do have another job, and it did call for my assistance. I can't be at two places at the same time because I sure don't think you want to see me doing crafty when I'm in a burnt-up electrical panel. So thanks for your understanding. Good morning, Paula Pollack. Thanks for joining us today on the CraftFancy channel. So today's project is we have 4 great projects in one channel. It'll be nonstop. So we got, we'll be doing some intermissions in there. Maybe we're going to be showing you some new products or what's going on there. And then also too is we have some classes by Carol, and then Sheila will be joining us as well with some classes. So we got a good mix today of everything. So like I said, I'm sorry for being a little delayed today. And, like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on, but hopefully everything will be working out. Because I did start a little late. I don't want to waste a lot of time.
Let's get started.
So let's, oh my gosh, look at this. Someone's already pushing me. Good morning.
Yes, let's get started. Good morning.
You want to get started already, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Awesome.
It's a cold Saturday.
Well, apparently we are CraftFancy and Worldwide. Diane Schumer is joining us from Vienna, Australia.
Oh my God.
So
that's amazing.
Welcome, Diane. Hopefully you'll enjoy our classes today and everything else that goes on with it as well. So, and there we go. I knew I had YouTube people out there. So Wendy Little's joining us from foggy and cold Idaho.
It's cold in Chicago too.
Yeah, it's cold all over. So hopefully it's a good day to stay in. Hopefully some people are going to be watching, and we'll check this out. As I said today, before we get started, it's going to be one continuous video. There will be some breaks in there, but we're not going to break the live stream. We'll just put up something simple like this. So we got that, and then we got a couple videos we'll show you guys. Well, a video at least. I was running out of time, so I was able to get one done. So hopefully we'll be able to have fun. Always do. I take with me when I travel. There you go. You got a scrapbook when you got to have something to do on those airplanes or cruises or wherever you're hanging out on the beach. So without further ado, I'm going to give you Carol, and let's get this party started.
All right. So can I get over here, please? Okay. So here's all my ink, stamp, my stencil, kind of all laid out. I got my little foam tape here.
First of all, what first class are we doing?
This is the Snowy Postage. This is the new release that just came out maybe like 3 weeks ago. So I kind of made a class out of it because the next it's going to be in January. I think we're going to do Valentine. So I think this is going to be really cute for the northern part, the cold area. But if your friends live in the cold area and then you're from the south, you can still use this. So let's go with the inking, not the inking, the blending. So I'm going to put one card on the side. We're using the same color again on both cards, so we'll do the card twice, okay? So here's my cutout, which you should have when you should have the postage collage die. So this is a 3-layer stencil. So again, if you're not familiar with the waffle flower, it gives you right there. It says 1 of 3, right on the top, 2 of 3, and the top is 3 of 3. So the first layer we're going to use is the 1 of 3. I'm going to put my sample up here. We don't need the stamp yet, so we're going to leave it up there. And I'm not using the grit mat. I'm using just the my painter's tape, washi tape, or you have purple tape. Any low tack tape will do. So I'm gonna just adhere my stencil on the back, and I just eyeball it. Still have that cough from the cold like a month ago. It won't go away. So looks good to me. The first layer of this stencil, it's just the tumble glass. It's like the sky. So I'm gonna just use the tumble glass, and we're only gonna use this one once. So just grab my brushes. I got a bunch sitting right there. So again, we just go circular motions. You don't want to go too dark, like Brian's always said. You can go light, and you can always add to it if you want a little darker. So there is that. I'm just gonna go light on the background because not too many, not a lot of the ink are dark, so I'm gonna go kind of light. And then I always, like I said before, I always kind of track my ink because I don't want to get them all mixed up. Because it's hard to see once you get the ink on it. So I'm just gonna go there. I think we got about an hour and 15 for this class, so which should be good. Should be plenty of time. So I'm just going at the background, which I think is good. So I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna put my brush right on top, so I know that's the brush I use. So there's layer number 1, and I'm gonna set my stencil on the side. So then I'm gonna come back for the second layer when I start planning the second card, the second postage. All right, now the second one I'm gonna just lined up, kind of just lined up based on the blue stencil there, kind of like right there. Yeah, that looks good. Like right there. I'm gonna flip it over. I tape them. All right, the second layer. Second layer, we're gonna be using the lost shadow, like a gray. Okay. Lost shadow. We're gonna use the lumberjack on the cardinal, but the cardinal we're gonna go light, like a light hand on it, and then when we do the wings, we're gonna go a little heavier hand and a little black on it, so you can see the distinguish between the colors. The mountain's gonna be like lost shadow. This is gonna be lost shadow. Right here is gonna be the evergreen bulb. And then right here is going to be the Postage. So we're using 3 colors. 1, 2, 4 colors. 4 colors. So we're going to go with the mountain stuff first. And let's take this little brush. I'm not looking. I wasn't reading comments, so if there's any comments.
Not a lot of comments. Everyone's quiet if they're watching.
All right. All right. So gray. So gray, the light shadow, lost shadow, lost shadow, lost shadow. These 3 square. This is lumberjack, and this is evergreen bulb. This is Postage. So it's hard to see it, but once you pull it out, then you can see much better. Kind of like a light gray, so it's not as visible. And you don't have, like I said before, you don't have to use the oxide. I just happen to use a lot of my blending with the oxide. So if you have any dye-based ink that's close enough color, or if you want to have your choice of your own color, you can always use your color choices. A lot of time it's just a kind of a trial and error kind of thing. It's hard to, you could visualize it, but it's not always like, oh my god, it's my first shot and it's perfect. I wish it's like that, but it's not. So this is evergreen bulb, and it's going to be right there. I'm going to go a little light-handed on this one. because I want to have a good contrast with the pine. So I'm not going to go too deep on it. Alright, so there's that. Get my brush on top. I'm gonna go with the next color is the. Oh, did I forget? I got that. The bundle sage. I'm gonna go right here with just a little bit of that. And I think we're only gonna use this color once. Okay. Close this guy out. To the side. The last is the lumberjack effect. That's not least. So I'm gonna go light, and then I'll add another layer of red and a little black on the third stencil. Because the red can be pretty strong when you layer on it. I think my ink is pretty. My ink pad's a little dry because we've been using a lot of that at the show and classes and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a red. It's definitely dry.
So that's okay because I'm gonna go just add a little bit more layer to it.
For the new people that are joining us a little later, I want to welcome you to the CraftFancy event, CraftFancy All Days event. Right now, we're working on the Snowy Postage collaged cards.
Okay, I'm going to go just with that. I don't want to go too deep because we're going to have a problem on the third layer. If we go too deep, you won't be able to see the wings. So let me just review that. Turned out pretty good. And the last layer, it's the little more trees, and there's some houses, the wings of the cardinal. I'm gonna just line up my stencil. There. And the part that you ink already, you can also use that as a guide because it helps. It's moving. My tree is moving on me. Okay, I think this is good. Open it over. All right, so the third layer is going to be pine needle. This is going to be brown. This is going to be pine needle. This is going to be pine needle. I have a little brown there, so I'm going to mask that through the pine needle and the brown back. This is going to be more red on the wings, plus black on the little feet and the peak of the nose. And this is going to be pine needle. So here's my sample. All right, so I don't need the lost shadow. I need these two. Just gonna move these out of the way for right now. So how's everybody else doing?
No, it's pretty quiet. The ladies are all watching you apparently. Marion Phillips is joining us. So hello, Marion. Thanks for joining us today. Also, we got Lee Sullivan said no one else has the stencils in a different order.
Is that good or is that bad?
I think that's good.
Okay. I'm going to mask the little house here, so just because I wanted the house to be brown, not green. Look at this tape.
You mean, what happens if you did that green, right?
What happened?
It becomes a greenhouse.
Yeah. It's a greenhouse. Okay, so pine needle. It's a very dark green.
Oh, she says it's bad.
What's bad?
If that no one else has stencils in a different order.
Oh.
My stencil one is sky.
Absolutely, the sky. It's the tumber green. You have your kit with you on the cruise? You were on the cruise. You're so prepared.
My stencil 2 is birds.
So I'm going to go green on the first one. And if you mess up, cut another piece. It's not the end of the world. And this is going to be green.
She says no, she's at home. Lee's at home.
I thought you were going on a cruise.
She might be back already.
No, she said she was leaving on the 6th or something. All right, so let me go these, and then this is the pine needle.
The question that Lee's asking is, did you do twisted citron for the sky?
Nope, tumble glass.
Tumble
The
glass.
blue right here.
Tumble glass was the sky, and then she's leaving for a cruise tomorrow.
You're escaping the cold. To get the edge there a little bit darker.
So while you're doing that, just want to let everyone know that kits are still available. So if you didn't pick up a kit and you're thinking about getting a kit, you can head over to the CraftFancy site. That's www.craftfancy.com. Be sure to check out the classes, and you can go down there and scroll through today's classes and pick up what you're looking for.
All right, now I'm going to go with the brown. So I'm going to take the mask out, but then I'm going to put a bigger piece there to cover the tree because I don't want to have brown. Well, I could have a little brown on the tree, but this a little tiny brush. It's a big one. I think I'll use other little tiny one for I got another tiny one. This is brown. Any browning will do. It doesn't have to be the one that I'm using. So. All right, and then I have little pieces of masking tape. So just use those. Okay, that's good. Done with the brown, so we're gonna go with the cardinal. So I'm gonna go with red and black. A little red and a little black. Because that's gonna give me the shade. I'm gonna go a little bit more red. All right. And then I'm going to add a little black to it. I have a little brush here somewhere. All right. I'm going to go a little darker on the...
So Lee's asking, am I supposed to have 4 stencils?
Nope, 3. It's a 3-layer stencil.
And then she said, so the first thing she saw was you doing the twisted citron. And then she said, "Oh well, I can figure it out."
I don't have. I didn't use just the citron. You should know a different video. Can't be.
No, she shouldn't be.
So we did the tumble glass on the sky.
So how did you come up with this card, Carol?
I don't know. Just play. There's some new stuff coming in, and I like it, so I played with it. And then I'm like, oh, I can make put something with it. Gonna go a little dark. Okay, so
what green did you use? Because now we're all in the debate. Laura said she saw you using Twisted Citron too. So what green did you use?
I use so the 8 inks that I have. It's
go over the inks again that we used.
Tumble Glass, which is the first layer for the sky, just the whole thing on the sky, Tumble Glass. And then I have Lumberjack Plaid. I use Lost Shadow, Evergreen Bold, Bundle Sage, just a little spot on the side of the second layer. Black I'm using right now, which is the Suit Black. And I have Pine Needle for the trees and the Walnut Stain for the houses. I don't have any green.
All right.
Not citron green. It's a really bright green.
Yep. So you ladies must be on a different video, or which you can't be because there's no way you would be able to comment on us. But you can see there's no Twisted Citron on the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Back to our program.
Now I got confused which is which, so I gotta separate it. Okay. So there it is. Here is the completed blending of the card. You can see the red and the little black there. It kind of gives you a really good contrast of the cardinal. The tree I got a little darker up here, but some of them is a little lighter. Another thing you can do is you have stickles on the roof line of the house. You can put some stickle on it, or use some tacky glue with glitter on it. You can do that. Same as the mountain up here. Same as the mountain up here. So even the little cardinal, you could probably build a little bit of the stickles on it. So I'm gonna start with the second blend of the same color. Then you'll see I'm not using any citron. Okay. Second one, because we're gonna build this one with the same color. But I'm gonna blend the whole thing just because it's just easier that way. Stickles on. Upside down. All right. So first layer, it's the sky. So the sky is just the tumble glass. All right, just eyeballing it.
Uh-oh. The Facebook goblins are in my Facebook feed, Lee's saying now. And Kelly Randolph is joining us. So good morning, Kelly Randolph.
So she got it straight?
I don't know, but I'm sure they're going to be able to figure it out. So I think it helped us showing all the inks again.
Yes. All right. All right, green. I kind of touched my brush, so I need to figure out which one is this.
She says, I'll be fine.
All right. So, the blue it is.
And then which ink is this again? Can you flip the lid over so they can see it?
Tumble glass, right there. So we're going to blend this card, but we're using the same color, so we're going to go with that. I'm going to go a little darker so you can see the difference. I don't know where I put my grip mat. I kind of lost it. I gotta clean up my craft room. It's a disaster. I got so much crap everywhere. I lose stuff, then I get another one, then I lose stuff, get another one. I'm sure you all have the same problem. Alright. This one's a little more heavy-handed. Not heavy-handed, more ink. So layer number 1, it's completed. Okie dokie. So we're done with that one. The ink should be done. We're not using the tumble glass the second time. Not anything on the stencil. This is number 2. And then it will refresh your memory if you don't clean out your stencil yet. It'll give you an idea. Oh, I can know what color I'm using and blah blah blah. I know, line everything up. Okie dokie. Second one. Lost Shadow, Evergreen Bar, Lumberjack, Plaid, and Bundle Sage. Let's do the Bundle Sage. So let's get that out of the way. We won't be using this color in the next stencil, so I can put this guy aside. Next one, it's Lost Shadow. So there's that. And it's this one. Evergreen Rock right here. That's good. And my last is going to be the Cardinal. Again, I'm going to go light-handed. I want to get the contrast with the wings and the nose. Peak.
Please ask him what color this is again.
Lumberjack Plaid.
Lumberjack Plaid.
It's red. So Cardinal color red. There's good. Yeah, go a little bit darker. Okay. Alright, so I'm done with the second layer. Now I'm going to go to the last layer, and then after that we can assemble. Like assembling a sandwich. I don't know. Alright. This is the last. This last but not least. Alright. Remove it. Remove it. Alright. last layer. Brown, brown, pine needle, pine needle, pine needle, and pine needle, little red and little black. So let's do the pine needle. No, let's do the brown. No, let's do the pine needle.
And this color is?
The pine needles. Right
okay, pine needles.
Right there. So it's this, and this. I'm going to do more even blend on this one. Then I'm going to just cover the house with my finger. Okay, now.
And then before we get too far, what was the other color that you used for these trees? It was the two colors again for these
Evergreen
trees?
bog was the lower part. So you get like this color down here. So that was the evergreen.
Okay.
And then the top was the pine needle. The pine needles. Right
okay. Because I think that's what they were asking for.
Confused? Okay. Now it's the brown. The little houses. Okay. Now I'm going to go in the red and the black for the cardinal. Lumberjack black and the black suit. We're done with this. We're done with that. Go brush, you just kind of brush it in, like the black, just kind of like brush it in one direction. Is everybody doing okay?
I don't know, Carol. It's real quiet. You're not talking either.
All right, so I think that's
no one's talking today.
I know, because they're focused.
Except for Lee. She's asking all the key questions. Way to go, Lee.
All right, so here is the final project again for the second card. I was saying earlier, you have some stickles. You could add some stickles to the white part of the mountains and the house, the little cabin, just to give it a little contrast. Where's my last one? So here's the last one. So this is the right one. It's a little darker blue on the sky. This is a little light-handed. Tree is a little light-handed here, but it's a little darker over there. So that's 2 cards. And now I'm going to start the assembly. I'm going to work on this one first. You always come with a pinpoint snowflake die cut. and just a regular A2. We'll stamp we can stamp it now. We can stamp it later. We can stamp it when we assemble it. So I'm gonna, this is a die that goes edge to edge. It's 5.5 by 4.25. So there's no white showing on the edge. If you like some showing on the white, you can trim it down to 4.25 by, not 4.25, 4 by 5.25. There is that. That's my ATG. Okay. So I'm just gonna go right onto the edge.
Lee says she's speaking for the people.
You have to designate a spokesperson.
Yes, and then she says it's fun because a change of colors changes the whole vibe.
Yep, it really is.
Also, too, is we Barbara Tedder is joining us. I love to watch your stencils. You are so relaxed.
I am gonna stamp it first. The reason why I'm gonna stamp it first because I think I'm gonna put some foam on the back, and if I put foam on the back, I don't want the stamping to be a little bit off. You know, like not the pressure is not there. So I'm gonna stamp it real quick. I use this one under the middle, and I use the delivery over here and a couple of little snowflake. So I'm gonna pull my Misty out.
Misty.
My Misty out.
Misty.
You know where? Here's my grip mat. It's right here. Dun.
Grid mat.
I'm done with the ink, so I'm gonna put the brushes stuff away because my next class does not need inking. I'm just using a magnet. My mat's a little dirty, so I haven't. It disappeared for a while, so I'm just gonna use some tape right now.
Yeah, dirty.
Yep, I didn't clean it because I thought I lost it, and I guess I just found it. Okay. You can use whatever stamp you want. It doesn't have to use what I use. I just kind of use it.
And what are you using right now? What collection is that?
It is part of the kit. It's the Postage Collage North Pole stamp set. It's this stamp set right here. It comes with a kit. I use this one and a couple of small snowflakes.
All right. Thank you for that upgrade. And where can they get it if they don't have the kit?
At the CraftFancy.com.
That's right.
Custom kit.
www.craftfancy.com. Click the shop button and hit custom cards and kits.
Do you think we should extend our Black Friday sale for today?
No, I don't think they want that. I think they're tired. I don't think they want.
Well, I could enable the poll again. So
I don't know. I don't think they're. You know, we'll let them see if they want it. They'll answer. The spokesman for the people will let us know. I think they're all tired of discounts. They're back. They want to pay full price again.
Snowflake, tiny little snowflake. It sticks to your hand. Get in there. Come on.
Oh, Wendy Little joined us by saying that would be very nice to extend the discounts. Oh, here they come. They're a little slow, but you're rolling in now. Christina Johnson saying, yes, we want the Black Friday deals. Lee's saying discount.
Well, just let me finish this. Well, just don't shop yet. Just let me enable the code.
Right. We'll let you know. We'll let you know what's going on in a little bit.
All right.
The voices have spoken. Lee says she needs more blending brushes, so yes, she needs the discount.
I do. I have the same problem. I ending up having a lot of the little ones just because it seems easier to blend. The big ones for background is good, but like the little stuff, it just really helps. It really helps. Not trying to sell you anything. It's just handy.
Of course, you're trying to sell. And you're using the VersaFine Black right now?
Yep. I love the VersaFine Black. I don't know. It just gives me a very crisp image. All right. All right. There is stamp. Stamp is completed. So I'm going to close that because I don't want to get black stuff on stuff. Black ink on my cards. I'm going to take this out. I already got some black ink on my finger, which is not good. Move my Misty aside. Need a little Kleenex. See?
You need baby wipes.
I know. Well, it's in my pocket. All right, now I'm going to assemble the card. Where did it go? There you go. I'm going to use some black foam on the back, just because I want a little dimension. Not the end of the world. And foam. I don't have bigger ones.
Lee says that she loves the VersaFine Black. She's already reordered the black re-inker.
I love the VersaFine Black. I love it. It's not even like, yeah, I could use it though. Is the go-to stamping ink for me for any sentiments, images. If you use the VersaFine Clear, you could watercolor. Watercolor with it. And if you want to cope it, you can't. You have to use Momentum or Heat Emboss.
Why is that?
Because it bleeds.
Okay.
It bleeds through the image. There's other inks out there. I know there's like some hybrid ink from Taylor Expression does that. I don't have those, but I just kind of work. I always use what it works for me. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm gonna take this off. Anybody got big plan for the holidays? Vacation? Get away to the beach? Go to the South? Florida? I need a vacation. Brian, we need a vacation.
You're the boss. I do whatever you tell me to do because when I do what you're told, that means that I'm always doing it right.
I need to go somewhere.
Wendy Little is telling us the VersaFine Black ink is the best black ink for stamping sentiments.
Yep. It is true.
We agree.
And it's juicy. It's juicy, but not juicy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Juicy. Like sometimes it's juicy, you just get smears on your card, but it's really nice. Amazing. Can I get all of them? Alright. Just gonna slap this baby right on top. And it dries fast. So here's card number 1. It's done. Card number 1. There's that. Alright, now we're gonna go to card number 2. I will need to stamp the sentiment for the card. Card number 2, so I need to stamp this little guy.
Uh-oh. Lee's saying it should be a crafty cruise for Carol.
Oh my God, Brian! You want to do a crafty cruise?
No.
See, he doesn't want to do a crafty cruise. You gotta convince Mr. from. Oh. I'm looking for my clear block somewhere in my stash.
Why Carol's doing that? Let's take a break while she's looking. Did you find it?
No, I'll use the Misty.
No. Robert Tether saying, "Oh my God, yes, a cruise." And Laura Hood saying, I'm having brain issues today, and I'm going to need to watch the replay. Brian, you will be doing one big replay or break up the projects.
I don't know what you're doing. So we do a one big one. And then you can fast forward it.
Can I answer it?
Yes.
Okay.
You have my permission.
So I don't know how I'm going to break it down. I'll try to break them down into the smaller ones, but I've never done it before. So yes, the big one's going to be out there. Supposedly on YouTube, you're supposed to auto chapter it, so it's supposed to be broken down by chapters, so you can see where it starts and stops. I'm not a pro at that, so I don't know how to do that. I will try to slice and dice the videos so I can do smaller videos. I'm going to try my best, Laura. Don't hold my feet to the fire on that one, please. So we'll try to break those down for you. All right. Back to you, Carol.
Yep, I'm just building the cart.
Lee says, my kids are taking me to Lambeau Field for the Packers game on 12/23.
Oh my God. It's got to be an animal out there. It's got to be like, what do you think, Ryan? That's got to be like crazy, don't you think?
Are the Packers, are they, what are they? Are they like an NFL team or something?
Shut up.
I don't understand. Packers, what?
You're just jealous.
Look, I did so good. Laura Hood gave me the thumbs up. All right.
You did so good what?
I answered the question. She gave me the thumbs up.
The video question? I thought she gave you the thumbs up the lead question.
No.
Or the thumbs up you said, oh, are they a team? Are they a team?
No. And then Lee's saying that I've never been there, so. And then ha, Brian.
That would be cool. I've never been there either, but I can imagine at home on Christmas time for the football game.
The only time we could probably go up there, I think the only time I could probably go up there is when the Bears are playing those cheeseheads. And, unfortunately, we always have a problem when we go up there because the Bears are so great that they just annihilate the Packers.
That's so great.
Every game.
Oh, my God.
Every game when we go up there. We just go up there. We dominate. We do everything that we do. It's always the Bears. Never the Packers. So if you're really looking at teams, it's the Bears. Back to you, Carol. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Great. Cutting the pieces apart.
Oh, Seahawks. Jeez. Hey, Winnie Lil's like the Seahawks. Wow. Maybe you should show up. Yeah. I would. Here we go. Yes, Helen. What?
Sorry.
See, there we go. We got Jill Gates joining us. The Bears.
I hope they played better than last week.
They're going to now. They got some new coaching.
Well, they got fired. Somebody got fired. They could have played better.
That's it.
All right, adding foam tape on the back, which is the black glue.
Kathy's getting involved today. She says CraftFancy field trip to the football game.
Oh my God!
There's no way you ladies can handle a Lambeau Field. You guys are at the store complaining it's cold. It's 65. I'm freezing.
You need like those jackets, those heated blankets.
Oh my gosh. And then you can do some tailgating out there.
Freezing your butt.
He's like, you're busy taking care of us ladies. That's right. So you're just applying these now? So you put the vellum strip down?
Yep. I wrapped the vellum strip on the back of the plaid, the blue.
And then what paper was it that we
use?
Yeah, in case if someone didn't buy
that is a Lawn Fawn Candy Lane release, which is this recent Christmas release. So it's called Candy Lane.
Candy Lane from Lawn Fawn. Huh? That's a nice looking paper.
It's a really pretty paper.
because whoever bought the kit might want to buy some more.
We have a few more sheet extra.
And that was that the 12 by 12 collection?
It's a 12 by 12. They come in a 12 by 12 kit that has different colors, and we also have some single sheets that is available. But they have 6 by 6 as well, and that's that. All right, now I need to stamp my sentiment. Let me go search for my block again. I swear, oh, there it is. See? You don't look for it. When you look for it, you don't find it. When you don't look for it, it's right in front of you. Just going to stamp this real quick on a piece of white paper. We'll trim it down, mat it with the black cardstock, and then we're done for this card.
Excellent. My YouTube people are quiet today. I see I got watchers, but no one's commenting. So my... Now you're just putting that little sentiment on there?
I use a block and just stamp it, and it's perfect. Not even trying to get it perfect. It's just trimming it down to make sure.
And that's a Tim Holtz trimmer that you're using?
I like it because it goes all the way to 6 inches. So if I need to do a 5.5, it's right there.
Measure twice, cut once.
I just like it to make it equal top and bottom spacing of the strip. And now this guy. We have a lot of time today.
Yeah, I knew that. So
I'm not rushing.
So I actually have some show and tell too, and if you finish early. So
what are you gonna have to show?
I got stuff. Don't worry about what I got. You're all worried of me being. I
just want to see you because I know you're sneaking out there when I was doing classes.
Me being the leader of CraftFancy, I have to take care of my ladies. Oh my God. My posse. And now that we're going to have a special, so that's even better. So they gotta see.
The posse.
Here comes Brian Claus. Here comes Brian Claus with all the CraftFancy goods.
I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not even measuring it like I should be, but.
Now Lee's saying, I'll bring the craft table to do making takes in the parking lot. There we go.
It might be too windy and blows everything off the table.
That's why you bring more pop knots.
Where should they stick?
Yeah. Lee's also saying that she loves the greens on that paper. Just kind of lining everything up now, making it perfect.
You know what? I screwed up. I need surgery. Heart surgery.
A heated tent.
I had the tree upside down. Wasn't even paying attention. Okay. Now I'm going to glue it down.
Still got that cough, huh?
Nope, I can't get it off. I have a problem.
Just that problem?
I have a lot of problems. You're the problem.
You got 99 problems and I'm one of them?
I have 99 problems. You're the 98 of them.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, this glue is really low. So I'm not going to wait for it to go down. I'll grab another glue bottle when we switch to the next project.
What are you using there?
ATG gun. I don't know. That's kind of like my go-to gun.
It's got a trigger. It's got to be good. Tailgating crop in the parking lot.
There it is. I'm done. Cart is done. This is what we just did. This is a sample. This was just what we just did right there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect? Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. So the first class is completed. And we are at 11:05.
11:05.
So we're supposed to start the next project at 11:15, which we got 10 minutes in between.
Yep.
I'm going to just kind of clear out my table right now and prep for the second one, and Brian can do all the talking.
All right. So thank you, Carol, for doing our first class there. That was the, let's go take a look at, see if we can see that there. There we go. So that was our snowy postage collage card kit there with CraftFancy. Welcome to the event. If you guys tuned in a little late, it's supposed to go 10 to 4 today. We'll see how schedules go. We're going to play around. So now that I got this back up and going, so we had our opening, which we were a little late on. We got the snowy postage collage card kit done. Also coming up at 11:15 will be the Evergreen winter home decor.
A little tray.
We're going to be doing that. Then we're going to have a little lunch break in there. We're going to continually go through that, so the live stream will keep going through that little break as well. Then we'll be back at 12:45 with the autumn themed page layout. And then after that, we're going to have the Santa Mini Village album. And then we'll be just wrapping that up. And then, so I do want to make sure that now that I have my second here that we're going to talk about things, we will be giving away prizes. We're gonna be doing some random picks of prizes
after we finish.
After we finish,
because we have to get the name and stuff.
Because and again, the people that bought a kit, regardless which kit, you get entered in. If you bought 4 kits, well, you're entered in 4 times. If you bought 1 kit, you're entered in 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So if you bought a kit, you're in the drawing. So we've got to reward the people that buy the kits. So we got that. All right. So I have time. You ladies are sitting here, and Carol told you guys that we are going to be doing
enable the code right now.
And code
for the second time.
So I'm gonna do you guys mind if I do some show and tell? I got some products back here, and we got some time. So I was thinking maybe we could do this. Let's check this out. Oh yeah. What do I got a whole cart here. So instead of me here, let's see if I can go to my overhead. Oh, that's pretty zoomed in. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can zoom something in. Give me 1 second. 1 second, ladies. Not perfect here. I'm sorry. I thought that was good. I don't know what happens. So let's see if I can get here. And then we'll see if we can zoom out. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I can zoom in here, and then we'll just move this around. There we go. I like that. And then maybe I can zoom in a little. Oh, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. There you go. All right. So I'm going to start off. Let's see what we got. I think I got, it looks like Christmas stuff. Holly jolly Christmas. So we got the wonderful looking joy. We got this. This is, and again, we'll be having the discount codes out there, so you guys are going to be perfectly lined up with everything in the in time for Christmas. Hold on, because I'm a perfectionist. I got to make sure I'm there. All right, there we go. So I got that. That's the new. That's a joy, the Bellow Joy from CraftFancy. We have that. Let's see. Oh, it's Santa Claus. So I got Santa here. And this is from Memory Box as well. This is a layer festive Santa, 94737. You can see here, this is a wonderful looking card. I'm going to turn it I don't know if you can really see it, but it's multi-layered. So it's really awesome. It's one of those that you kind of build up. This is a great card. And this one was going for $24 because there's multiple die cuts. Oh yeah. I like this one a lot. So we little embossing on the background, and then we did the Memory Box. Birdhouse. This is the wood grain birdhouse, and I'm going to kind of hold that up there because you can't really see it on here so much, but there's nice wood grain in that paper, so it's an cut and emboss. So this is 94742. you guys see something you really like, let me know. We can talk about it. Then I got the Merry and Bright candles here. We have that. That is our Merry and Bright candles. That is 94812. Then we have the pincetas, because you always need one of those to be able to create one of those. Then again, we're on Christmas themed here, so we're just running with we did this one, which is a Merry Christmas card. This one's always a favorite. Merry Christmas, which is done with 2 dies. It's the CraftFancy dies. So we have the Merry Christmas, which is a CF243, and the Candy Stripes, CF245. You can't go wrong with either one of these. I love these because this one's so versatile. Cuts and emboss at the same time. Yes, it does. Cuts and emboss. Loves it. So that's those. Then we have Merry Christmas. We also have the mistletoe bundle there. This is back on memory box. So we have that. Then we have just the note, which is the snowflakes in the background there. So we have that. So you can kind of check that out. And we have the Cora Blooms, just a note. And then we have this and this and this. I got cards all over the place here. So we're just kind of moving things along here. So I got a couple samples of the 94607. Not only can it be used for a winter card, but it can also be used during summer or anything else. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the whole sample back there. Check that one out. Again, with the same die. The 94607. All right. We have our wonderful, this is a nice little soup packet. And we're using this with with our CraftFancy Get Well cocoa stamps. And it's definitely cocoa season. This one we have set up as the wonderful soup packet. We have a little soup in there, but we all know we want to make sure we get rid of that, because what would be great for the grandkids or even your children would be a nice little hot packet of cocoa in there. So you can use it not only for someone to get better, but we can also use it for winter warm wishes.
Or a nice gift card.
Or a nice gift card as well. Maybe your husband wants to make it and give you the gift card from the CraftFancy store. Then we have the sensational Gliola. I know I said Gladiola stem. I think I said that right. That's 94789. Look at that sample. Can you not catch making a card with that one? I can see here some alcohol inks created the backgrounds. We have some wonderful dyes out there, and then some nice little coloring on that. Oh, that was the butterflies also that went with it. That's the 94641. All right. So we are looking at, got a couple minutes left, so let's kind of shuffle through these a little. This is the Postage Collage Wildflower Stencil. In case if you didn't pick those up, we do have a class online for that. We have done that before. And then also too, is if you're interested into the background blending, we have the black silhouettes that you would use for different stamps. Doesn't have to be black. You can use that with any color as well. Yes. What does that cut? Some circles? Uh-oh. Which one was it? Lee talked to me, and
it was a circle.
So I think I lost it. We'll try to find it. I wasn't sure which one it was because I should have been watching Gladiola. I should have been watching the comments. So I'm sorry about that, Lee. I missed out on it. Guys, a couple other things I want to talk about really quick is I have some specials, which I know you need. So this is where you want to stock up really fast. I'm going to just whiz through this because I think we're going to be getting ready for our next class. Remember, you need it. You don't want to buy it. No one likes it. But remember, it's going to be a discount code with it. Yes, right. It's adhesive. We have all kinds of different adhesives, so be sure to check out our adhesives all the time at the Craft Fancy. You can see here we got everything from score tape, foam dots and squares. We have the wonderful little permanent black double-sided adhesives. These work great on your shaker cards. We have, look at that, there's some Fairly Art glue there. Oh, Fairly Arts. Yes, the Fairly Art. There it is. It's the original. And then also, too, with that is some, might want to stop and get some inks with that. Check it out. We have the new Lisa Horton inks while you're available there. Lisa Horton inks, Cloud 9, and then the limited, I'm sorry. Got them all down there. It's the limited edition that's sitting out there. And then, hey, who can't use some beautiful spritzes to the spritzers? Maybe I can get these. No, stay up there, spritzers. And then Lee Sullivan, we got something for you, Lee. That's right, it's the blending tools. Who doesn't need the blending tools? And then remember, if you get your favorite inks, you want to fill it up too with some wonderful looking the glue bottles, so you can fill up. You take your favorite glue out of the big bottles, put it in the little one. You'll be able to do that. And then the last thing I want to show you guys for right now is Craft Fancy has tons of holiday little embellishments right here. So we got the candy cane. We have some snowflakes, tons of snowflakes for you guys, and then more candy canes. And these are the little gingerbread men. So you guys want to check that out. This one is called the Ginger House Holiday Shaker Elements. I know it's a little blurry. Sorry, should have probably had autofocus on. This one's called Penguins and Snowflakes. Penguins and Snowflakes.
And I did enable the folder.
And then we did the chocolate peppermint candy shakers. So that's that one there. All right. So with that all being said, guys want to definitely get up, and then let's go back here again. Carol, what were you saying?
And I did enable the code is BF20.
BF20. Hold on. I think is this it?
It's your Brian.
Check it out.
20.
So obviously we'll change the date. The date's
It'll be until you want to do it till tomorrow and tomorrow.
We could do
Monday?
till. You want to do Monday?
We could do Monday.
I don't know. All right, let's take a vote. Monday or Sunday? Let me know in the comments, and we'll get that cleaned up for you guys. So it's going to be BF20. That's 20% off all your orders, excluding the class kits. And again, we can do that by going to visit www.craftfancy.com. You're going to be able to go home there and then be able to just search through your products, or better yet, you can just shop by brand. Check out all the brands we have. 49 to Market, American Crafts, Birch Press Designs, Karen Bernison, Lawn Fawn, and everything down to Mushroom Lane. So you guys want to check that out. That's www.craftfancy.com. For all your paper crafting needs, there's only one store, and that's our store, craftfancy.com. Carol, what do you think? Are you ready for the next project?
Craftfancy.com. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. Well, let's go back to our next class.
So our next class is going to be the holiday decor tray using 49 Market paper and embellishment. There's the tray. I did paint this one with some white acrylic paint. It's an optional if you want to kind of distress it. You could do that. But if you want it to be painted, you don't want to put the stuff on there and then paint it. It's not going to work. So if you want it to be painted, just watch the video. We assemble it together. Then when you work on it, you paint it and then assemble the pieces. How's that? All right. So your tray comes in like this. Like a little tray like this. It's kind of like a natural bamboo tray. I'm not gonna paint it, but if you want, you would make sure you paint it ahead of time before you do it. Okay? All right. And on your direction, on the direction that is included with the kit, I kind of like marked out the square, not the square, the rectangle, what you need to cut out. You need to cut out these 4 little rectangles. That is 3 1/8 by 6 1/2. because this is 6.5, 3 1/8. So you're gonna need 4 of these. And I'm gonna cut it right here. So what I would do is I would cut 3 1/8 off of here first, and then I'll cut this piece out and then this piece out. So if you cut this piece out, you can cut this piece out too, but I want to cut this one first. Okay? 3 1/8 by 6.5. Get my trimmer. Flip it over. 3 1/8. Okay, that's the first strip. I'm gonna cut the 6.5 after I cut all the 3 1/8. And this one is also gonna be 3 1/8. Just make sure I didn't cut off Santa. 3 1/8. There's that. And then the next one's gonna be 3 1/8 this way. I'm gonna cut more. I'm gonna use more up to the holly, so I'm gonna cut 3.5, and I'll cut some of them off of the backside. So I'm gonna cut 3.5, and then I'll flip this over, and I'll do 3 1/8. Okay, so I got the 3 strip. This I will leave this at the back for the middle centerpiece, but right now. And then the second sheet of paper, you cut this little corner out with little corn. I think it looks like a leaf and pine and poinsettia piece. Cut 3 1/8 off of that as well. All right. All right. So I'm gonna get the big stuff cut out, and now I'm gonna, if I could get it off my trimmer. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut 6.5. 6.5 right there. So it fits right there. 6.5. And then arm out. It's kind of screwy how this trimmer is. Because I got 7 right there, and I kind of like get right there, 6.5. I cut a little bit longer just in case. And a little bit longer. Perfect. There's one, so this one goes this way. Put it in there. And it's Mr. Santa. 6.5. I want to keep his hat, so I'm gonna go right above the hat, and then let me just shave off like 1/4 of an inch. A little bit more. All right, there's my second piece. And the bottom piece is gonna go kind of like right there. I'll trim off the barcode advertising thing. Just a smidge more. And then 6 and a half. Oh, what I did was I moved the Santa out a little bit more, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. And the last piece is this little person here, and I'm gonna just cut 6 and a half to the... Alright, so I got all the pieces cut. The scrap I'm just gonna put on the side for right now, since we won't be needing those anymore. And then the last piece we have to cut is the middle part of the fa la la, which is on the back of that paper. So the middle corner, the center piece there, it is, I have the dimension on my directions. It is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So I'm just going to cut 3 1/8. And 3 1/8. Alright. So there's the piece right there. Alright. Now I'll put the trimmer out. I took a little trimmer here just in case I need to trim it off a little bit more. So there's your tray. There's your pieces. Tweezer. Like this one here, I'm a little bit short. Not short, but I'm a little tight. So I could trim off like 1/8 of an inch. It's not the end of the world. Better to trim it than short. I always say that. So this is perfect. And the Santa is right there. It's right there. This guy goes right there. And that one's a little tight. So just trim off like 1/8 of an inch. Just a sliver. There's that one. The last piece is this little one here. Oh, it's still a little bit off. Perfect. In the middle, kind of just go right there. So this is your basic tray before we glue anything down. All right. How's everybody good? Is the cutting doing good?
Yeah, they're quiet, so they're following along.
All right. So now the next step is go through your embellishment pack. Since I already used some of these some of these embellishment, there's only one per pack. So there's a lot of other ones that I can pick out of. So I'm going to dump the whole pack here. There's a lot in here. Oh my God. There's so many. So you pick out the one that you want to use. All right. So if I want to kind of follow this idea, I need come on. I could use the Mary in the middle. I'm going to put this on the side. That's my encase kind of thing. Then I have a joyful. I have a happiness. I can use those two. I got these little green circles that I can use over here. So pick out the one that you guys want to use for your tray. You can use what I use here if that's what you want. But if there's anything that you want to be more specific to fit what you're trying to do, then definitely go through the embellishment, the ephemera, and then I'm just going to pick out some of these tickets out just because I know I'm gonna like. There's a good one. Magical, joyful, jolly, and the green envelope. You can use a red envelope too. There's a red envelope. This is the big one. This is a little one. Where's the little one? No, a little one. There's a little one somewhere. Maybe the green one. Okay, and then.
We saying, "Oh my God, my brother and his wife just sent me an ornament that is a glue gun."
That would be funny. That's super cute, though.
I think so.
It must be the hardcore crafter of the family. All right. I know I got like a disaster going on here, but it's okay.
She's thinking.
No, I'm not thinking. I'm just trying to piece the stuff that I want to use for what we're trying to accomplish.
So you're saying that kit has so many pieces?
There's so many pieces, it's not even fun.
So many pieces.
It's like, it's insane what's included in this thing. It really is. It's like, oh good God, do I have to go through all of this? But I did. So, I'll take those that I think I'm going to use. Alright, and I'm going to put this pile on the side, because I might go back and dig through it and see if there's anything I miss that I have to use. Alright, now we're going to assemble. Alright, move that on the side. Move this part on the side. And I'm going to just start gluing this down into the back of the tray. I'm going to use our glitter, not our glitter, Barely Art. You do want this thing to stick. You don't want to fall. They won't fall out. They're pretty. Just going to go on the back. Okay. And then with my tweezer, scoop it back up.
How'd you come up with this project, Carol?
I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. I saw stuff and I'm like, I like that paper. I like the design, and I just like it. I don't know. I'm a freak. I like the clean stuff, the clean looking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the clean.
Clean and simple.
Yeah. This one. And now I need to get the last piece up.
What are you saying? I like doing decor like this.
It's like different because it's like you didn't buy it off the store, so it's not like everybody has one. It's not like it's all over the place. It's unique to you, how you like to create it.
What I like about it is you can customize it, and each piece is unique, and
yep.
And then you can create memories out of it, and they also make great gifts for families.
Yep, like this, if you don't like what I pick out, you could use the one you like, because everybody's making a different things for their own family, so they're different. All right, now I gotta do the last piece in the middle. I'm gonna use this one too, but I'm gonna just use the fa la la.
I agree with Laura Hood, and so many leftover pieces for other projects.
There's so many. It's not even funny. All right. So I did the gluing piece, and now I'm gonna just put my pin back in there before it dries. Okay. Now we're going to start from top to bottom. So I have to believe that the little ticket, little heart, and the little twine together, right? So in your kit, you have the heart, wooden heart embellishment and some twine. I did on this one is I used a red Sharpie to color the wood to make it red. You have ink. You could just color it. Copic marker, color it. And I am going to color it with my Copic marker that I brought with me. So, there it is. I'm going to use R39. I'm just going to color it. You have a red Sharpie? Works too. Red ink. Red paint. You have acrylic paint at home. Hanging around doing nothing with it. Color it. If you don't like to color it, you don't have to color it. It's up to you. All right. So we color it. You got your twine. Your twine was also part of your kit. Make a little bowl. Use a little glue dot or a art glitter or any liquid glue. Just put a drop. Hold it with something on top of it, so then you'll be able to keep it until it dries, and then I'm just gonna make a bowl out of the twine. Drop something. So I'm just gonna make it smaller. Right there. Alright. Got my scissors.
Is that what you dropped?
Yep. That was my scissor. Just gonna cut the tail off. Still gonna make it a little bit smaller. Alright, now I'm just gonna drop a little drop. Oh, you have glue dot, it works too. Set it to the middle and just let it dry. Let it sit for like 5 minutes. Alright, it is sitting there. I'm gonna push it out of the way. Alright, and I'm gonna use my little chopstick thing. Hold it down. It doesn't move. All right, got that. Got that. So we're gonna find a embellishment piece. You can use the believe. You can use joyful. Yeah, I'll use joyful. I'll use a little ticket like right there, and add some foam tape on the back. And when the heart is ready, we will adhere that. We can do the words that we're gonna use. It's happiness. There. So let's do the foam tape. What are you doing, Brian? Nothing.
I'm waiting for comments. I'm sitting here watching you. I'm memorized by this project.
You should teach. When are you going to start teaching again?
I don't know. As soon as I can teach you how to work some of these camera angles and stuff.
You don't need to do nothing. You just let it sit there and don't move it.
Yeah, but then you miss the details and stuff, and then I lose customer viewers because they like to see the details of everything. Unless if they don't care about it, you know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Besides, I do all my teaching at the shows.
Oh, good God. All right, I'm going to put this guy down. We have a big head blocking my camera.
Definitely blocking it.
Yeah, but I want to make sure it's straight. I am very specific about my project.
See, Lee says I want both, and that's what I understand. The ladies want it all.
I'm going to put the ticket right there. Ticket right there. I'm going to use happiness. I'm going to use foam tape on the back of this. So I'm going to cut little pieces of foam strip and add it onto the back. Okay? I just like the dimension. I don't know if you guys see me teaching for a while now. I'm kind of foam person.
Yeah.
I'm a foam freak. I like dimension. I like to make it pop. And it's not too bad. It's not that skinny that you can't put foam tape behind it. Just cut a little strip of it. You don't have to have the whole thing foamed up. Just enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to like have every square inch of this thing and you can't see it. Every square inch of this to be sticky. And a little strip of foam tape. Just kind of my idea.
He says, or the CF adhesive strips.
I love it. It takes it. You know why I love that big roll, Lee? Because it's so big, you don't lose it.
No, she's talking about the strips.
Oh yeah.
Not the big roll.
The shaker ones. Yeah, those are nice too. But like the big foam, I love it. I could always find it. I don't like. Oh good God, I need another small roll. And I go through that stuff a lot. I like different colors of it. You know, if I use black or I use white. I just like it. All right. Throw in there. Now, just going to peel it off. Stick it on each square. And each rectangle, not square. in on your tray, if you want to put more, you can always add more to it. You know, if you want to go less, you can always go less. So it's really how you wanted it based on your home and your family and what you're thinking. Almost there. Almost there.
It's all right. Take your time.
No, because they're little, so it does take a little time. So trash. All right, so now I'm gonna put this guy kind of like right there. Put it like kind of right there. Like that, because I don't want to block Santa. Like right there. All right, so it sticks nicely. And then I'll put my little heart. I think it's dry now. Just gonna do a drop.
Oh, I love the big foam too. Everyone loves the big foam.
Like right there. Perfect. So I'm gonna just let that dry a little bit before we move to the next rectangle. All right. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. All right. So next square, it's gonna be, let's do on the right side, clockwise. Let's do the circle, a little label, a little poinsettia, and embellishment, some kind of wishing you something. There. And do a little label. Then I can do some saying. Kind of like right there. Okay, so I'm going to go with this over there. And then I'll do a little poinsettia that came with your kit. Now I'm going to just glue the little pieces together. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. It's however you want to do it. It's your project. Okay, now I'm going to just glue it onto this circle embellishment. There's that. Adding foam tape again on the back. Oh, love foam tape. Foam tape.
What's for lunch today, Carol?
I don't know.
Well, you said it's lunch break, so that means that you're getting me some lunch.
I'll get you some orange. You have some orange. Have some pear.
Need some meat, like steak and lobster.
For lunch?
Yeah.
No. That's why you get fat.
I'm saying I'm not fat.
Yeah.
I'm in perfect shape. I'm just fluffy.
Great, fluffy. Cutting one of these out.
So I'm curious. I'm gonna pop on here really quick. So I'm curious right now. So are you guys playing along at home and following us step by step, or are you guys kind of doing your own thing here? I'm kind of curious. Let me know in the comments.
All right, my second square, not square. I keep calling it a square. My second rectangle is done. You know, you could add a little gem if you want. A couple down here. I don't have anything within my reach, but those are done. Here's a third one coming. We're gonna find the word again. I can use joyful.
We got Lee playing hard.
Joyful. And
Ellen's
then
watching, following along step by step. Laura Hood is.
can go to this little red one there.
While you're putting it on too, I also want to compliment all the ladies and gentlemen that are out there watching. I could never do it, so I really compliment you that you can actually craft and make a comment at the same time. Me being a guy, I can barely do one thing right at a time, let alone multiple things. So it's just kudos to you, ladies and gentlemen out there that can do crafting and still take time to write a comment. So kudos.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're multitasking. This is pretty straightforward. It's not too much to it. Once you get the tray down and cut out the square rectangle pieces, you're pretty good at it. You're pretty golden.
Golden.
I'm just going to use this ticket called Holly Jolly. And I'm going to just glue it onto the bottom. Because half of them is kind of showing on the top part. You could put the other half with some foam tape too. That would work. And then there was a little heart that we used from the original sample, and then a little twine. So I'm not gonna color the heart. I'm gonna just leave the heart raw, like it's as is. But I am going to add the little twine with a bow. Sometimes I can make a heart like there's no moral, and sometimes I just have a hard time making them. I don't know why. It happens. Again, do a little drop of glue right in the middle there. Just let it sit for a few minutes. Move it up here and set it on a little chapstick jar. And I'm gonna just lay this over. And then we're gonna add foam tape behind the joy as well. Come on. then I'm gonna add the foam tape behind the joy, and then with that's done, then we can put a heart on it. I'm gonna just give it a few minutes to let it set. There's that. And just get some skinny strip. Just add a couple more skinny strip. Alright, so there's that. I think it looks a little better when you look at the project, is when your lettering is kind of not flat with your pen and paper. I think it just makes it pop. Small. Just take all the release paper out, get the word on there, and we can put the heart back on there. And we're done with this rectangle. Alright, so I'm gonna just kind of lay it. Oh, okay. There it is. The last piece is the heart that we're going to bring it back. Tweezer. There. You said it. It's moving on me. Alright, so this is the third rectangle. So we're going to the middle now. I have a envelope. It's already pre-scored. It's kind of snug when you put it in the middle because it's kind of like exactly the same size. little, and it's a thicker cardboard, so it's you kind of have to like maneuver it in there. But once it's in there, it's snug. You probably don't even need glue on it, but I'll put some glue just so that it can pop out. So it's kind of like that. Get some glue on there. Okay. And then you can pick your messages. You can do jolly. I have used Santa already. I'm going to use jolly on here. And there. And add a little star and some saying on it. So I'm going to, if you're worried, you could like fold it in just a smidge, but it looks great. Just gonna add some on the side, some on the bottom. Once you get it in there, just kind of hold it. So let the glue attach to the side of your tray. There's that. And then your little message, you could switch them out. You could do jolly, or you could do whatever you want. You're like all dressed up today, Brian. I didn't even notice. I just noticed.
You just noticed?
Yeah.
Well, I always dress up for special events.
You're like all dressed up, man.
You're so used to seeing me in my electrical attire.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I forgot to add a little poinsettia on the over here, so I'm gonna just do that right now. Because I was just sitting there's poinsettia just sitting right there. Why is this guy just sitting right there? There's that.
I just wore a button shirt today, that's all. Oh, really? I thought you would notice my sexy beard.
I do notice that.
I know, you really like it.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, see? That's good.
I'm trying to think what you want to put in the middle there. I'm gonna leave the middle. I'm gonna leave the middle blank right now. All right, so we're gonna finish this part because I gotta go through my little stash. I'm going to go through my stash again, and I need to get some circles out of there. And I got some sayings there, but I don't know if I like these. Save those, save those. Don't save those. Is everybody doing good? We hanging in there?
I think so. They're pretty quiet, so everyone's chugging-lugging along.
Do we need a break?
We got something coming up in another 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
So it's only, really like 10 minutes, but we run a little longer. No, it's 12:15.
Oh, 12:15.
You have lunch break at
12:15 to
12:45.
12:45. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just going through my stash. I'm trying to decide which one I want to use on the middle. I'm going to use one of these. All right. All right. Okie dokie. So let's see what can I do with this. I'm gonna go with red. I don't know what it is. I just want some red. I'm gonna go like this. No, I don't like it.
Where did the envelope come from?
It's from the pack. There's two in the pack. There's 2 green ones and then 2 red big ones. So find the green one. The green one fits perfectly in there. I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna put the Mary on the tag and then glue it down and add foam tape. Oh, my glue is oozing up. Envelope was from the ephemera pack. I think I don't have enough of that because the only one I have is this Dear Santa. I don't like the green on green. I don't know if I want to put December again, so I'm gonna use, because my sample has that. So I'm gonna use Merry Christmas. I'll put a little star next to it. Kind of like that. Like little stars. Just gonna sit like right there. Kind of like that. All right. Last but not least, it's the Santa with the little kid. Not the kid, with the little present. And I'm gonna use these same. Maybe I can do this order. And I need something to put behind it. I need to find my little. I wonder. Use like a little ticket and cut it down. And make it small. No, I don't like it. I like the circle though. Do I have another circle from the stash? If not, you have a circle punch. Punch out one of these paper and make it a circle. Simple as that. No, I don't have any more circle. So for right now, I'm gonna just add this behind this little oval, and then I'll punch out. I don't have to try a punch, but I gotta punch out the. Gotta punch out of the punch out of the like a circle punch to put behind. I'm gonna glue them down right here, right now. Then I'll find a circle and punch out behind the bigger circle to make it more, kind of make it like that. Like that, like right, what I did here. There has only 2 circles ones. Actually 3, there's this one, and that one. So I'm on my last one, so I'm gonna improvise. And what do you think, Brian?
I like it. I think it's going to work out all right.
Ooh, it's going crazy. So you don't really see it for now, but once you add a circle behind it, you should be good to go. I could do this. Alright, I just need to punch out. Maybe I could use this. What do you think, like that? But you don't see a circle, that's a problem.
Sometimes you don't need to see the circle so much.
Alright, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use one of these. So whichever one you guys want to use, or you're going to use a circle like what I have there. I'm going to just glue this down and then form that. Tape stuff. Alright. I'm just going to trim that off a little bit. And I'm going to put foam tape behind it. Alright, I think that's it. So I did this instead of that. But on yours, you could do it that way. But since I don't have enough of the ephemera, I only got 2 left with the curvy, so I like 3s. So those are good. Or you can always use this one as well. You know, better together. Happy holiday, Merry Christmas. So I'm going to use this one instead. So this is our final project. This is the sample from originally. And this is what we just worked on. Like I said, if you want to paint it, make sure you paint it and let it dry before you hear everything else on it. But kind of everything got kind of worked out. And there's still a lot of the stuff left in your ephemera pack. So you need to use it up for the holidays. Like there's still a good amount of them that I haven't even used. It's a lot of labels, a lot of embellishment and sayings and words. So that's it. This is the second class that we just finished, and it is 12:15.
Cool. Yep,
Awesome.
It is now 12:16. All right. So what do you think, Carol? You think they're gonna like that?
I hope so.
You think it's gonna look good at home?
Yeah.
I think you can hang it, put it over the fireplace,
And put it on the easel or something.
Or even if you customize it a little, throw a couple of your family pics in there on a few spots.
Like the little pictures, you know how you could print out the little sample ones and stick the little pictures on there? That would be perfect.
That's right. So I think that looks pretty good.
Yep. that should be it for the first half of today, right?
Yeah, so I think so. So, Carol, thanks for joining us during those first two classes there. Carol just got done doing the Evergreen Winter Home Decor. So that was where we made that wonderful home decor thing. And I hope you guys were able to follow along with that as well. We started off today with our open introduction, so we were able to do it. If you're just tuning in, joining us today, we'll be doing an all-day schedule event starting at 10 a.m., ending at 3:45. Or who knows, might be a couple minutes longer or shorter, depending on how everything goes. Carol did start off with the snowy postage collage card kits, and then we just got done with the Evergreen. We are on our lunch break, but I thought maybe before our lunch break or before you guys want to grab something, show you a couple more products, and then we'll see what we got from there. Are you guys okay with that? If we do a little more show and tell before our next break, and then also too is we're on the verge of doing the autumn theme page layout. That is a scrapbooking kit that's going to be done by Sheila, correct?
Yep, at 12:45.
At 12:45. So we can't wait for that next event. Why don't we get started with our overhead here, and let's take a look to see what Brian's got hanging out on the things. Holy cow, it looks like I got paper and gifts. So I'd like to start off. We have the 6x6 Doodlebug collection there. It's the tinsel time. We have Echo Park, which is the Christmas joy, and then we have Chillin' with the Snowmies. That's right.
New.
That's new. That's an Echo Park paper there. It's a 6x6 paper pad, so you can see there we have a wonderful collection of those. We also have some 49 in market that I'm going to just throw on top of there. 49, that's the Evergreen 6x8 collection. And then the wonderful looking vintage orchard 6x6 paper collection. So the packs include a total of 24 sheets, two each of a 12 double-sided pattern papers, plus 2 extra patterns on the inside of the cover sheets. So you guys can check those out as well. And again, be sure these do work under the
BF20.
BF20, which is 20% off, so you'll be able to get that. We do have a Heidi Swap collection paper pad as well. So this is a 6x8 collection sheet as well, and this is 36 sheets. I must watch that. So if you guys have any questions or comments or want to see something, just let me know in the comments. I'm trying to watch those as well. We have, my scrapbooking ladies out there. It's the Doodlebug Essentials. It's a whole kit, 12x12. We have these sprinkles in there. We have some doodle pops and mini brads and the sticker sheets and 12x12 layouts. And those are going for $22.99. Be sure to check that out. And then it does work with the 20% off as well. Then we have more Doodlebug that we're going to be hanging on for that as well. And the Doodlebug is again, this is more of a fall essentials one. This one's called, I think it's one called the Farmhouse. So it's got, again, we got some sprinkles in there and some gingham, yarn and doodle pops and stickers. And then, again, so we got this one in the back here. So it's got the farmhouse icon stickers, cardstock stickers, country pumpkins. So this is something you guys definitely want to be able to work. And that would work also in that nice, wonderful shadow box. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is some wonderful gifts. So if we have a gentleman that's in the house and you're looking for something, we still have a couple of the 12 Days of Stitchments. So we still have that. That is from our friends at Spellbinders. We have a couple of those, as you guys can see in there. It is a 12 stitching die sets made for the crafting enthusiast. And this is the 2024. So you will need a manual die cutting machine. So you will need one for that. And then we also have the Advent calendars still in place here, so you guys can check that out. It's from Spellbinders. It's the Advent calendar, 24 days of the crafty surprises, which going on now. You can open this up, get going, and get that. And then, of course, Who doesn't need it? Who doesn't want it? It's the glass mat. It's the traveling glass mat from Tim Holtz. So you guys want to check that out. That's a great product there that we got going with that. So we have a wonderful glass mat there, and that is also 20% off, and that is $39.99. And what I like about this is it works great for your glass medias and also for just an extra protection on your top. So if you're able to, if you're doing some blending or stenciling or whatnot, it always works out wonderful. That is the glass mat as well. So that's what I'm going to show you guys right now. Again, I just want to show you guys really quick our scheduled event next. We are going to take a lunch break, and then we'll be back at 12:45 again for the autumn themed page layout. So you guys want to be sure to check that out. That'll be with Sheila at that as well. So during our lunch break, and then I thought maybe while you guys are out running around getting kind of a break, and since you guys are in a shopping mood, how about I show you a video of a recent store I took just this morning, and I thought maybe we could you could take a look through the store. Can't make it to the store today because you can't be crafting online and be at the store. So I thought I'd take a fresh video of everything that's going on in the CraftFancy store, and I'd show it to you guys during lunch break so you guys can sit back and relax and take a look at that. Disclaimer, I whipped this together really fast, so the music's probably all over the place on there. So if you don't like it, just turn the music down and just kind of watch the video itself. So you'll be able to do that. I have that here. At least I think I have it here. Oh yeah, I have it right here. So why don't you guys go ahead and watch that, and then we're just gonna kick into a little commercial. And I'll see you guys back at 12:45. All right, so we'll check you guys out. Watch this video. Let me know if you guys see anything you like. And remember, it is BF20 for 20% off. So get everything in your basket and check out at the end of the day. All right, see you guys in a little bit.
to put the for the second class, I'm going to use the electronic die cutter, but not for the first one.
Well, yeah, let's kind of get set up then.
Right.
Because there's no one in it.
What?
You want it on the ground until you need it to pick it up? Because you said you
In between classes, yeah, that sounds great.
Well, I gotta do it. Like I said, I gotta do it now because I'm the guy talking in between classes.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everyone buys at CraftFancy.com. Oh, I'd hate to go out of business, so we need everyone to buy at CraftFancy.com. That's right, CraftFancy.com. I hope they buy this weekend. I hope no one hears me talking on this microphone right now. Oh boy, all this great stuff at CraftFancy.com. Oh, I hope they don't hear me talking on the microphone.